Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. The Mandalorian dropped another trailer today, which I didn't even know happened. Um, Partly because I kind of saw a bit and I thought it was the same preview I've already seen, so I thought I'd better have a look. Um, and it does look like a lot of the same visuals that we've already seen. It starts off with the helmets of the stormtroopers, and we see some tauntauns in the distance in the desert, and we have the Mandalorian, or what the hell ever. I don't even know I don't even know what to call him. We have the. I thought it was Boba Fett. I don't even know what's happening, and the trailer doesn't tell you a lot, which is probably why I don't know anything. Um, we have him showing up on some outpost and going out and tracking down some alien and fighting him, and then putting him in carbonite and taking him to someone. And there's a voiceover by someone who has an interesting accent, and he says that the world's more peaceful since the revolution. It's a shame your people suffered. Don't know who he's talking about. Saying bounty hunting is a complicated process, and they say he's the best at what he does, and he says, "Would you agree?" And then basically this person is betraying him, like he says, look outside, they're waiting for you, basically. And he's like, good. And there's a fight with stormtroopers and that, so they've double crossed him. So and they show, of course, they have the trailer only goes for 1 minute and 45 seconds. And of course they have that little section where they have all just new mixed shots of random stuff just to show you what's coming. We see gunfights, we see small ships flying over the outpost, we see speeders across the desert, we see all those things you expect from Star Wars. Some that wasn't a deliberate shade. You see like some big alien. It kind of looks like a rhino that he's like trying to lasso and drag around, getting dragged by. It just looks like Star Wars, and I really don't know what the story of this is. I really don't know what it's about. I mean, I get that they want to make a series about Boba Fett or the Fetts, because I know there's more than one of them, and I thought that's all the series was going to be about, just this bounty hunter just going around the universe being cool, basically, because everyone seems to think that Boba Fett is this cool character and he should have had more time or in the movies, or his own movie or a series, and he's got a series. But I really don't know what his story is. I mean, okay, he's a bounty hunter, so every week he's after another person, sort of thing. I mean, it takes him to strange and interesting places, but I don't really see the potential for a series here. Not really. I mean, yes, it can have lots of locations and that sort of moving around, sort of. He's an interesting character, but I don't get how this is a series and how they do this over, say, a series about the revolution, the rebels, and like filling in between the movies or something, or filling the space between the prequels and it looks good production wise, but yeah, it just seems like one story. I don't know what the story is, and they haven't given us any story other than, okay, this guy's a bounty hunter and he has to deal with dodgy people all around the world, all around the planet, all around the universe, and people are going to try and betray him. It's just a dangerous lifestyle, and I guess that's just what we're seeing. So yeah, that's it. I had a look at it. It looks interesting, but I'm more interested because I don't know what it's about, what's going to happen. I'm assuming there's something that's going to come out of it that's going to be interesting. That's not just going to be this character just barely talking, going around on ships by himself, catching people, taking them, getting money, and then moving on to the next one. I'm sure there's going to be it's going to have to tie into the overall story of Star Wars in some way, and I'm not versed in the smaller fictional or fan fiction or head fiction. I really just have seen the Star Wars films, so that's really all I know. I haven't been watching the series. I haven't read the books, so I'm just looking at this as just a regular sort of casual fan or regular audience member. And it doesn't really say much. I think they really need to say more if they're going to interest people who aren't already interested, who wouldn't watch it just because it's science fiction or because it's Star Wars. But that's all I got to say. I just thought I should make a video about that because I thought I should watch it, I should see what's happening, and not a lot. It seems pretty much what they showed in the first trailer, so I'm a little bit disappointed that I still don't know what the series is about and what's going to happen. But feel free to like, subscribe, comment. If you actually want to tell me what's going to happen in the series because you know everything about Star Wars, feel free. Thanks, bye.